What's up, YouTube? TPM here, the Purple Masher. Do not say anything about the shirt. This is like an old prom shirt, and yeah, my favorite color is not purple. Anyway, oh my gosh, he doesn't like purple. Yeah, there's a story behind the name, but this video, I'm just sitting here. I borrowed my brother's Mortal Kombat X just to get a better insight on how the game is and whatever. I'm probably not gonna play it online. I'm probably just gonna play it for a little while and return it. But basically, the point of my video is I want to talk about the 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 sweet things about fighting games that we love. And you know what I'm talking about. Like the some of the best things about fighting games, like the things that you know that you like, or a lot of people love, is getting big damage. Being able to do what they want to do, being safe after stuff. And I just want to run my 2 cents on that, because a lot of people don't talk about this, and it's something that you're gonna see. It's one of those hidden truths, like I said, there's hidden truths in things and people just don't mention it. Alright, so here's my thing, right? When it comes to fighting games, and when you're starting to learn a character and you want to know, and this applies to games like that utilize jumping and like links. So I guess a game like Smash Brothers would be considered, maybe. I don't play Smash Brothers. I don't know how the basic, attacking goes, but I'm pretty sure there are times where you can do a jump attack on a standing opponent, then link from it with a combo or something like that. But basically, my thing is this: like whenever you see a combo video for games like that, or like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, KOF, there's some other ones. Even games, well, in Marvel's case, is kind of different because it's very character specific. But when you do like max damage combos, people always want to say like, this is the max damage for a character. Now, we love knowing what the max damage is, but I think it's better to put out like realistic combos for people. Now, I know I put out combos, and I put out a few Pandora combos, but I don't know if I had jump-ins. But like, jump-ins are not a realistic thing to get off. Like, to get a jump-in off on somebody, you have to work, especially if it's a heavy jump-in. You gotta work for it. I ain't gonna tell you that you're gonna get a heavy jump-in on somebody and they just gonna like, let it slide. That's not gonna happen. It gotta be some kind of mix-up involved, But yeah, basically, like, things like that, it's not really real, because the only time you really can get a heavy jump in off of somebody is if they get like dizzy, if it's a game where you can get dizzy in, and then you can get a heavy jump in off of that. Or maybe if it's a game where they do something, maybe if they do something that's really, really, really unsafe, you can get a jump in and then combo a max damage. But that's not something that you're gonna get all the time. It's good to know, but it's not real. So don't come in and thinking, oh, I'm gonna come in with heavy. Not gonna happen. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna happen. And that's just real, man. People don't talk about it, but it's real. Another thing I want to talk about is frame data. Just the basics. I'm not gonna go into it on some science stuff. I'm just gonna go on it on another unspoken thing about fighting games, right? So games that really focus on like frame data, like fighting games, of course. A lot of people don't know what's the difference between being unsafe and unpunishable. There's a difference. There is a really big difference. Um, Being unsafe means that the move is punishable. You know, if I do like usually in fighting games, they try to, sometimes they'll try to tell you that slow moves are unsafe on block. That's not always the case, so I can't even really say that. But what I can say is, in a game like Street Fighter, right? Generally speaking, in Street Fighter, a sweep, every character sweep, generally speaking, in Street Fighter. Well, let me do this in Street Fighter 5, because in Street Fighter 4, I'm about to get into it, but in Street Fighter 5, generally everybody's sweep is unsafe. So you can punish it. It doesn't matter if you get max damage punished or anything. You can punish with a normal or something, but I'm pretty sure it's punishable. Now, being unpunishable, that's where you play around with the rules and you take something that's unsafe and you make it to whereas the punish is not able to reach. You know what I mean? Or you put yourself in a situation that the punish can't reach, and you're able to read the punish, so therefore it's kind of unpunishable. So if I do a move that's clearly like negative, I don't know, negative 20 or something like that, you know, and like the quickest punish generally in the game is like, you know, maybe your fastest, generally everybody's fastest attack is maybe like, I don't know, in Street Fighter's case it'll be like, let me see, standard jab in that game may be like 4 or 5 frames to start up, depending on the character. So if I do a move that's negative 20 on block, right? You can't hit me. Well, no. Well, if it's unpunishable, I'm gonna make sure you can't hit me. So basically, what that means is I'm gonna hit at a range where the move is unpunishable. You know, so that's the difference. Like you can't punish something if you can't punish something because they're out of range or it has like pushback on block. That's just the rules. Like the rules they've been bent, and you can't punish this person because they're out of range. You know, that doesn't mean that they can sit there and like pressure you like they're at an advantage because they can't, unless it's like keep away or something and they're like full screen away. But yeah, moves that are unpunishable generally are well thought out. You know, they're unsafe moves that are made to be. I'm gonna be smart with this word. They're unsafe moves to be made safer, but that doesn't mean they're at an advantage. They're just unpunishable. You know, if I had a baseball bat and but basically now, but if you got a character with long range or something, and they hit you from like maximum range or something like that, and you have nothing that's quick enough, or maybe your longest range thing is too slow, it's unpunishable. You know, that's how you bend the rules on that. You know, so that's that. You know, because when I play Street Fighter 5, I do stuff that's unsafe, but I do it smartly though. A lot of people, they do unsafe stuff and they don't even have a hit confirm and they get punished for it, and it's like, what are you doing? There's a lot of unsafe stuff on that game online that happens, but because it's online and sometimes you get frame drops and the game is not being played at the correct frame rates, the game kind of misses your punishes or your execution, and you drop stuff, and it's like, you know, they're getting away with bull stuff. I'm about to get into it. Nah, but that happens, man. Like, and I'm sure there's videos about this online, but I mean, I just wanted to bring it up. I was thinking about it playing Mortal Kombat X, you know, Just messing around. Good old Jacqueline Briggs. But yeah, that's that's it, man. I mean, I just wanted to ramble on for 10 plus minutes. Like, I don't know how my videos have been getting this long. I mean, when it comes to fighting games, I love fighting games, so I can just talk on them forever. But yeah, there's a difference between being unsafe and unpunishable, and safe. I mean, of course, you know what safe moves are, but unsafe and unpunishable. A lot of people confuse them for being the same thing, and it's not. Like, you know, and I'm understanding this game more. Oh, this is probably gonna be about 12 minutes. I'm understanding this game more, and it's kind of like um, maybe Injustice was the same way. I probably didn't catch it, but I think this game is kind of like Tekken in a way, but in a 2D kind of feel, somewhat. Don't criticize me. I said somewhat, so you can't get me. Ha! Nah, but it's somewhat like Tekken because if you look at the frame data for like hit strings in Tekken and attacks in Tekken, there are a lot of things that are negative, but they're not punishable. Some people like to play around with frame data and do things that are close, like -9 on block, so you can't jab punish me. So you gotta take it. That's just the thing I wanna ramble on about. Anyway, enjoy your day. TPM. I'm out.